Now it's been about 6 months since you were introduced as head coach. How have you been settling in?
Well, I've really enjoyed it. Statesboro, I love the community. I know we're in the middle of a pandemic, but the people of Statesboro have been phenomenal, getting a chance to meet them and feeling at home. So I'm excited to be here.
When you were announced as head coach, you said it was a dream come true. You've been on quite the journey, 17 years of coaching to get to this point, your first job as a head coach of a Division I collegiate program. When did that dream begin for you to want to become a head coach of a D1 program?
Well, I think it happened early on. My father's my hero, and he was a college basketball player. I played college basketball. I was very fortunate to play in a great program at Mount Mercy University under Paul Gavin. And I just fell in love with the game from that point on. I knew I wanted to become a college basketball head coach. I had no clue how to go about doing that. And then I went back to basically my mentor, Chris Beard. Had a chance to visit with him. You know, he enlightened me on the process of how to become a college basketball coach. And I listened to him, went the junior college route, and kind of worked my way up through the profession. And this is a dream come true to be here at Georgia Southern.
Well, you got your start at Lake Erie College back in 2003. And since then, how do you think having that first job as a graduate assistant shaped you into the coach you are today?
Well, I think it's a great question. I was fortunate to work for Jim Dolan at Lake Erie College, but it's all about relationships. And I think that's one of the important things this day and age in college basketball is to have quality relationships. Coming here during the pandemic, I felt that the relationship piece was extremely important, not only for myself, but for our entire staff.
You come to Georgia Southern from Texas Tech, where the program made 4 trips to the NCAA tournament, including 2 deep runs during your time. How do you hope to bring that winning mentality to the men's basketball program here at Georgia Southern?
It's all based on rolling your sleeves up and getting the job done on a day-to-day basis. But it's winning habits. Each spot that I had, I've taken a little bit of a piece from each one of those spots and molded it into my own philosophy.
With your experiences through coaching, what are you specifically installing into this basketball program here at Georgia Southern?
Well, I think toughness. I think the toughest and hardest playing team, ends up winning. And I think if you're able to provide toughness on a day-to-day basis, you have trust amongst your teammates, and then an unselfish brand of basketball. If you're unselfish, it puts you in the best position to win.
And speaking of mentality, what's one motivational quote that comes to mind that you like to hang on to help you through difficult times?
I would say adversity introduces a man to himself. And I think we're in adverse times. Like I said earlier, we embrace adversity. It's something that you want to embrace because you can learn from it. And then also, chance favors the well-prepared. You can control your preparation. That's what we're going to do here at Georgia Southern. And then last but not least, taking a page out from Chris Beard is tough times past, tough people last. We're in some adverse times right now with the pandemic, but we're going to have the right mindset, and we're going to look forward to putting in a hard day's work on a day-to-day basis.